to say the amino can be no pay. Amia Casa. Yes. I'm in from the clients. Seminar person.
IGP about Ghana Abakosemu one or you corrupt on Sunday you soon not gonna form tete yehono kwasiam panyin kurasini IGP nkasai
videos na wa bonti amia mahwebi no ne kasa bi a wakoro gu form titru fa posi panyin ho no sa videos no bi na onwu jira so de abo omko aduya na
me client no ese enye ono. He's not the author of that video.
Diplomatic missions and your hosting area for matters are domestically powered matters, Debbie.
We talk about insults, want insults to be a question for all of us to discuss in this country. People in power and out of power.
When you are in opposition, it will sound all sweet because it favors your cause.
Na yaka say won say edian potin ana waye ana de na waka ene otwere akachi otwere obi enemy pe de wokan.
Hi Wangana TV ene Abronye lawyer ekire se ohun baabi a omode Abronye afa abra enra omo ekochi no na enra Ghana Police Service by say police arrest Mr. Kwame Bafo for offensive conduct. The Ghana Police Service has today 8 September 2025 arrested Mr. Kwame Bafo, that is Abronye, for offensive conduct conducive to the breach of the peace. He is currently in the custody and will be put before court. Internet say omo de no ebeko court. Na the lawyer Chirima na say omo the breach of peace no any false news publication. Omo the video a etwa go internet ni so a Abronye eka IGP ho asem. Eche ono lawyer na Kwame Bafo Abronye DC eche say ono enye ono a debi. Enye ono na alter sa video bi ti say.
IGP awaba Ghana abakosemu a one or you corrupt. On Sunday you soon not gonna will form tete yehono. IGP for my banina, near not gonna work from on you soon not gain, no ya corrupt tete yehono. Mummy Sam say, Okasa Kotia by election. Obia by to trust him biano or batching meboa. Yate, and nay, Sanka me my branya Namekwaka say, and this MPB Sanka me kwa 2-9. Can come to ambako by election. I have one year for come. I tete ye ono kwasi ampanyin no ko betimi ana wonche me. Ye bisaw. Mo atie for na mo ngeje se me ana me koka se NDC MPB se ka me kwato no ba bi ogina na kan kwante Swansea. Ye be ko by election. Nka tete ye ono kwasi ampanyin no ko betimi ana wonche me. Mo misa no. Enne NDC second vice chairman Odwan no atimi kase senko kwakoto afenyo makina nka ye be ye by election wo afitu constituency still ogusu ne namakotia ho NDC communication officer akotia ono abie na no akase se ampa senko mkwato afenyo makina nka ombe ye by election e wo afitu constituency tese kombe kunu besi ne ebeti samre ya asem ni siye no Ghana Police Service and issue any statement. Minority Leader of Parliament na NDC for say senke kwakwa 2-9 nka another by election ebeba so wo akwatia Ghana Police and Kasai kurasini IGP Kasai wayi nani because a good sound be catch afenyo marking say SSM ye be 2-9 ka by election ebekọ so wo where IGP but MPP ni ebiena no for insult kaka onka se obekum obi no muti no ko detain no 2 weeks chima kokotumo but NDC second vice chairman ese obekum minority leader ama by election abayrai aba efutu ho but up to now the Ghana Police Service entimin kasaye ogusu ne namakotia hono wafano wadi
Farouk Al-Wahab reacted to Asylum Abronye na osiki in 8 countries no Farouk Al-Wahab chese sebi Abronye enye fit to seek such asylum yenti lawyer nmra
lawyer Daniel Mate Ado lawyer anopei mamenase ohun ye de
Amahene mejo so extra woni watie fo nyina anopei de me honya kura in my current situation, maybe I'm going to gas on my
I see. Ade, o client no, acquired in the fashion, and you when you saw na.
Oh my cry, oh my, where dear? I mean, I'm here radio, so I mean, fast, yeah, yeah, social media, so and I said, or my chicken watching you, crowd will condemn. So I am a person of the effort.
Enti, ye free he, and ya bedru hey.
So, to sum it up, no, Andra, no, yeah, responding to an invite a police extended my. You do CID headquarters were around 10:20 a.m. Police processes. I mean, it was very professional, and I must commend them from Asylum. No, we are calling no, Omuni being Gomo, Tutoriano. At a point, you know, or catcher, officially he's putting my client under arrest. We cooperated. Movie for interrogation room at the Tutoriano. What the and after that, and one office, ground floor. They do ground floor, no, as a second, you are training almost my clients for NIB. We be a triba NIB where NIB chairman in or more obvious. And it's a bit summary and pay us. So, me family, in my clients and so.
Na a police for catching them walk and in a
Yes, a police for catching an eye.
A police for Shane or Tinemu EDP free headquarters.
And I am unable to tell the exact number of police officers are now at the car. Time I descend a free staircase and so on. Now police 1 year 3 in the company of the investigative officer. No. And you drew car no. You drew almost catcher almost here or another office. You need to get but you do I see a one on a bus almost make for Shakamu. Some of them say interrogation room hono. Made me phone any chairman phone Emma officer bako. Into me call for Jimmy phone abano. That is a move canoko. Into the number of officers are almost not can more than a buyer dear. I'm unable to tell. But time I see for no. Now we're in the company of about 3 officers.
I see. But lawyer, enti ABC now no pay post for encounter baby or client or Anna Oko NIB on some munim baby or my ho baby.
Papa and Brandon may call NIB 2 officers 137 almost say Yamfane Maho. You may call police national NIB headquarters or and also we could do on I think through one of the head of administration. Normal information through the office about is unable to confirm whether chairman Aba or Moho Anase or Maho. However, means call CID headquarters on a drew hono, not chairman. It's to 2 man among 4 hono. To say, see, I mean, can be Tiano pay. I mean, Ankasa, Menaye, I mean, for the clients, seminar person.
It's the established fact with 50 and no more say more interrogative room. One who a chili crime beam no ABC and no pay police phone in baby or NIB phone in baby or also in baby. Is that the case?
I mean, it appears so. Commander, no touch me. So on any on my invite your call and on also the commander for the special unit, the police. I catch her and see that is the designation I know for him. And also extend the invite and MI. And Rami Kuhuni, no catch him, sir. We need comments to be our mommy. And see, I mean, it's right to put it that way. They are telling us they do not know the whereabouts of my client. And that was the information given the lawyer.
Na yaka say won say ede importing ana waye ana de na waka ene otwere akachi otwere obi enemy pe de wokan
andra no mo de sheet number 2 ya me no to the best of my knowledge my ability to recall no me kai say me ho bibi breach of public peace and publication of false statements and only Yaman you know I mean who ya our Mubisa no matter chairman so a jeso a tro side of the story the Nimfa charge and I quite do a mobile born on a honor sana mecano.
Enti saa kwa dumi no o onte ase ne sen.
First one is ebia obia oyama oyobi aba o mining and second one no so say bia wa publish statement bia no krobia nya den enim. This is how me say sanya man we no na charges me no ase and me kwan the client no afa so aye sanya mana omo patre no.
Enti nyade amoje atum se saa kwa dumi no mde abomo no saa na tie.
David a client na dia was no ni mo shegra ema say o bema the whole of mine one as a community and a society a woman no have a breach peace there David I don't onye bidia sakrada.
At this point as a lawyer na o hwe se eye options no.
Police na phone afraid and police na arrest the client and see and me wo anope pra me newo ka say me kwa engage you formally and rano ko ba say time mo de me ko and I na me ko buy no na o ma pon office nti me wo around of anope 8 above officially no office na bie so we still engage them legally because baby odi nipa call ya de ehwa na okopɛ ne kira kwan wo se was so mo de na for baby na se was so mo disclose tray also mo disclose tray so if we are not getting any response from them we will take the appropriate legal action, but for now we still engage the police and we see the way forward.
Well, remember Krata a client retro I think a day before yeah, cop or no other no coach post for on his asylum seeking you know, but videos na wa bonti amia mahwe no ne kasa bi a wa horogu form titrufa post penyo ho no sa videos no bi na on gira so de abo om kwadu ya na.
Okay, o ma hene me show that me video posting o ka ho asemi but just to be a realist no and I no omubo video bi tray na sa video no omubo tray no I think there were some criticisms by my clients against the IGP. Meaning say no what na wo kan be no the my clients no say or no he is not the author of that video, so to that extent I can't even speak to the content of that video because no there I'll say your mind papa and no udim raso and see whatever is in that video, meaning say that video na wo so patch there and then my clients actually move face or no crana there and you know na or this video no e buy it and see anything about no or me who semano.
I see, but our client is proud to call police. No a truck cat attending to you seek asylum. And no manya home response biana.
Currently, as it stands, so my Nigeria is lawyer media Ebekasa and Ebedi Juma. Yeah, what instructions are Yadi Amano. Currently, the letter in question or true, I don't have instructions to speak on it. And Miko ka Huasema Hebiana me yatra me mandate. And Mestre Senka for now no yansa no ntrefo. Na minya proper instructions are but me aka no Huasem.
The one who need the watine baby a ujina no ujiri se prepare your ye adwuma in terms of kwai de o client chairman Abronye afaso.
Amani Debbie cry. This is the American, no. I mean, you drew honor, yeah, quite willingly. And see, a honor, the American police are so they started well with us. They were very, very professional. One investigator, Mr. Samoa, even Commander, no, so on one casa, he was very, very professional. They took us through the process. I have been who said, Emra, Juma. until say yes yaba from hona ye don the client ko share car mu a they see some reyin hu ni die mu e honum na ye pa kire say I mean ya chia emra no that is not a procedure. Simple catch them is that you are detaining my client for further investigations and then I'm at here oh country and tremor then you other my client are short mu so there I mean in try into mrane there ya done butu and no and I'm no pay you so friend na ne say you fire client and famra pass you fire client no and famra pass you my fine near man legal representation emra kwan bi omo pese omo de fa so bia no ya krado so ye be koso anase ye ni omo betu sa na mo no ma mo ma ye kwan na ye ma client no the legal representation o deserve it enu ane ne ye ka na mra ne de afa be bi e bedru ya no Ghana police ya dane na butu.
I see. Lawyer Yanjo Brebebre and opening say any bre or hokase pa enti lawyer Daniel Mateado. We are grateful.
So this is the reaction from Farouk Al-Wahab pe Asylum na Abronye esikino.
Enha ye wo kwa biso.
Daddy, so it depended the gravity of the issue now at stake. And the person involved. One, who is Abronye in the history of in Ghana. Even though diplomatic missions, more restricting from Serbia, we could do an crime. But then in Ghana, one, do we have any political prisoner? Answer is no. Do we have any Obia or say I am a Peninda and now a politician opposition leader? Now do we have any terrorist group create bia peace na was me call embassy and send my vili me ho Abronye then you can term it and a bit my fans say domestic issue no ya na diplomatic meetings no more restrictive sir if they allow that to stay Abronye then the issue or stay sabi akodi di obi atem and I said, my phobia, na yamfa woman. I don't think that gravity of an issue, idea diplomatic meeting be say Cote d'Ivoire, say Italy, say, ye be a quadrata. Yanya case bit is a WikiLeaks. I found more. I know yes, international case. Obianim said this is a high profile case of Bambia or the whole government be a home. And to send the office in the country. Sweden and Unyanwa, Ebi Ampa office unity, interested parties for now. You be says a bill Abronye or your party be MPP and a year or more one half regional chairman. It is like business or your PCP, what a regional chairman. Nasa wakwe ni bibi domestic issue ni akwachina. Na Italy is my view, no kwana Holland show view. Diplomatic missions and your hosting area for matters are domestically powered matters. There be Yanyanisa. Almost is open on issues that lay down. That is Serbia politics. Serbia His Excellency Nana Danko Kufano a president. Nani the opposition leader. Undoubtedly, we know you said President Mahama. Nebia Atakabi El Koso. That President Mahama feel said. The sitting government at that time would take and so. And I said, the life is at risk. Or not because or you want opposition status recognized by international community. Recognized by ambassadors and missions in Oklahoma. Because your independence only now, only the figures in the country. Parliament, President, Commerce State of the Nations address First Republic. Any major holiday be announced, any major issue be announced. Sabinansi, Lusu, your gallant men, Omuyano. Indeed, all of them, the only name Abronye. And like daily newspapers, Abronye where did you get them? And it's the only evaluated said. They say Abronye to read about it. Sabi, or did not get them, was the two because or you a domestic issue, a new diplomat be in war of family.
And such as you bet me a cassa ne allegations and answer said you're all filing an asylum petition no. standard da ekuta se political asylum yebetimi agranted ya mano no emiti ana
we en warranty wini bibi se owo krum se no appear free outside Ghana border and we baby to say Germany and we baby to say Italy and we ko kan kiro mu say yatami akime and as you publish no Ghana newspapers and say Abronye action and we ko Italy and no the local authorities of Italian immigration and then Italian asylum status no and granting that permit and say yet me releasing it to a country they are looking for him to be arrested but by see a reference inbound our country name and one MP and one would say the life is not too much at risk. One in to say on that serious political figure because your opposition leader be pen okumu and also be a panel rather than say maybe I will need the political system, individual system, presidency and now one party and will be and then I know be a young toka and I know be a young and toka and your national and no yet purely domestic issue. In the Sabi, Stanyanka, I'm Roberts, Uduko Riadie, Air Penaxin, Ukrumha, Asameko Siki Asylum, our American embassy, near American embassy, but Transina, you have to watch me to be Siki Asylum. Who does that? It doesn't work like that. It's much as Abronye would said, your Penax won't sort one daily. Name of diplomatic missions, Cote d'Ivoire will not grant that status because he is not noted to be or yet Alhaji Mumuni Bawumia. So Alhaji Mumuni Bawumia call any of these missions. They will grant him that status because it could create and spark chaos. Because of the last following and your full party identity. But the individual be I know you know ma. Wow, sorry. Now baby I would be with him. Now won't say Asylum. Into the Cote d'Ivoire embassy. You are expecting the Ivorian embassy say baby I will on Faka Emra no you no Francocha embassy. I prefer you. Can't be no release you. Now in interest of woman need any gravity and no gravitas. As far as the country concerned, Ghana no. Then you say when you are former minister and now when you're fugitive. When you're fugitive, so within someone and the other regime be and will Ghana yet. And then politically no man Ghana yet. And Waba and at our government way should say no, we're too powerful. Obama Bani Yapanachi Nidia, they will grant. But whereas we come out, now issue be our individually. Now some could tape. Now who didn't comfort them, where you say no. Also read the listen, United States Embassy or Press Center, British or Press Center. I won't give you news. Can't I know what I say? I get back the home system. So, interpreters, translators, I won't translate my woman. And you would just say, Yama Biano, yes, diplomatic mission. Yamani seek political asylum. Yamaka, Yamani seek. It's at the end of the day, no. Embassy in a missions of what? Political refugees.
Farouk, Ban is saying now internationally. Ghana say na was say ye handle no say the beya ye image ebetimi aba say ebema obi adwan ye say ne Ghana stability ni ho instabilities be kwaso ana say violence be kwaso ana bibi e de ne ebetimi ya ebetimi ama internationally no ye image ye ni monyam ne de kuta ye ne ebetimi aba ho ban na domestically so ye tumi ahwe ne mayi.
My uncle said, "Baby, any image be affecting Ghana in any way."
Oh, no, yes, you to go. He
said, "Any image be affecting Ghana." Medical can say the person in question, only that political clause, or man, except so your party be, except so your party be, chairman. The class me and the gravity. You make my qualify say I'm part. The whole sabi every here that's the finance yeah. You know be man in
okay.
In the case of MPP opposition leader Alhaji Mumuni Bawumia.
Okay.
Abronye nkura political push one. Onkura so be ministerial push. Enkonye minister and one minister da. And one attorney general da. 1 year, Sebi, be auditor general, and 1 year, Sebi. There are so many levels of cases you make markers a side case with nipa we no you make me say you protect no which one of them is which are qualified is Abronye said a good guy in say them diplomatic meetings I'm an NC Asylum. So why would declare who's fugitive? Why would declare who's fugitive? Mr. Abronye down and police phone channel no obet markers were declaring home self fugitive. So one or say we did one and I BBC Tatano. In any case, not many Ghanaians now criticizing governments. You can't one. You need political prisoner. You need fugitive, regardless of the fact that your ministers, your government officials, Sika Omervia, Omerti, Omuba, then she will be then Tata will be once a while. Case in high profile case, Yakino, Yajapo, Adiabakino, yes, in good condition, Adiabakin. This is a peaceful country. And Malian trigger the issue, said, and the money may look like said, it is a political issue and it's a political figure being chased and chased up by an existing government. Manta say, because okay, Mutina, woman, a fair trial. And now the basis of his arrest must not be something justified. And you said, Sebea said, you or did the IGP at him? So no one IGP question, it is wrong.
So your reaction I free police who buy proud to arrest and answer invite na police arrest no yen share footages na honorable we cry the no youth organizer I think deputy or so ma MPP amanyoko no so a former ni fie I think say omunya intel say obewo ho ma police for e call ho menim so anya footages ni bi ahwa style a omede ko fie ho anyhow they even entered the house no ni ade ene bi e call so no uhu ne saying
Mammy Francis, I ramble star no. I bear something up. Who parties MPP? Although that time or two be or NDC also to be I ramble star your little country. That is not a fair way to do it. But Sana have accepting in principles. But what I'm trying to say is each other way, whichever way are no. A crown fast to continue no. Let us criticize us a year crown. At the end of the day, MPP given the basis of his arrest, I did something IGP and I said the police should be able to say, we are based on this reason. So when Tina might justify reason either than say, it be a survey, or go to IGP, then Pabwa Wasam, and our Hokan and Pabwa Wasam there. And then the other time, I filed several cases against him. And your case be a criminal case without a censor. I was said, your manager as a but I can't watch the mission. In your case, sir, you did you say what and how did you match a man? Mintiasi, I'm over court. IGP were individual uniform, what is I know, I should uniform myself, I will give Nasso. It is IGP, said, will be a didn't atama. Which mean for police to soon start an channel. So I will be doing you and a government in their penal. And the beer you been using the that's when Nemo said, IGP should receive the bar. That money be a question. Now at the end of the day, no, the crime charges in the say, what could the IGP attempt? And all can empower one some said the any action there. It is also not right for IGP to do that.
Okay.
They can also do that.
Reaction from Obi, Osebonsu of Asempa FM Multimedia and Omahin Kwabna Sante of Multimedia or Asempa FM Ekosi Senso per insults are Ekoso NDC and MPP time insults are NDC for insults are NDC MPP for so MIHB and Abronye de no so reaction.
I think that as a country we should try to move ahead of some of these things, you know. It's very, very important. And wherever I've always had challenges, and they be about Tishubiano, so I didn't beat, you know. Yeah. When it comes to the application of justice, there will be said it doesn't know A and it doesn't know B. So I expect same on every individual in this country. Yeah. The application of selectivity in terms of justice is dangerous for us as a country. And then let me quote the former National Security Minister, Ira Kandapa, when he met the judiciary in a conversation, and he was frank to tell them that from the look of things and what he's hearing and seeing, say Osha said the number see corner in terms of their rulings and their judgments now, is not healthy.
Yeah.
If we are not careful, it will create a certain impression. So lift that conversation, come and put it here this afternoon, that if we are not careful as a country and as a government, some of the actions and their inactions, it's creating a certain mindset for all of us to think through, especially with the approach. Oko era above.
Yes.
Now, officer mandated by Ghana to act on our behalf, on our dear rightful. Why do you jump walls?
So I'm jump.
Yes, if you jump and obia sebi, on also feel say comfort not pay. What comes out of it? I don't know why. I don't know why abine after abine. We have decided to frustrate and intimidate and to encourage this kind of thing in this country. It's very hurting. If you go to read what Olivia kindly actually go to Facebook and now, they be ada osame the part. Don't chance a four we fonsa. No, careful. We should get away from that perception of when we have power, we will use it anyhow via our emotions, and forget about the loss of the land and apply our emotions or the office that we have. We will not care about what you do again. And they should hear us. When that time comes up, we will not know who is powerful or who is not powerful. Because we are building a country that we all want, not a country that will suit a certain group of people. That is what we have done to ourselves up to this point. And I'm surprised that when you tell government after government, when they are in power and you are talking reality to them, they will always come back at you, insulting you. But the question say, whether 4 or 8 or 12 years, there is appointed time for every political party
to leave power.
That time will come. So, touch wood. So the next elections, if he says NDC is not in power, are the people occupying positions now thinking through what the future holds for them? We don't build a country like that. Because the space now is not comfortable. The space now is not comfortable.
And I was a bit shocked. I already Abronye way, you know.
Yeah.
As a meteo baby, so say police for no in or say he ordered me to report to the National Police Headquarters immediately to answer questions as to why I have been insulting and disrespecting the IGP, Mr. Christian Tete Yohonu.
Obi, we talk about insults in this country. We talk about insults. We want insults to be a question for all of us to discuss in this country. People in power and out of power. We talk about insults.
And we've sat here to say, sir, this thing I do level as there will be a bien and no attempt when you are in opposition, it will sound all sweet because it favors your cause. But over power, you would say, sir, and you're exciting how when people are insulting you. And that is where we are. That's where we are. Yes.
Well, maybe Ghana for they've played us for too long a time. These two major political parties now in opposition. Oh, how was he, Kasa? So, and then he's trying to justify in a way. So, my pension, and it is true. Now, one name Ghana and the NDC for Binum Kakai. Efananado, the person, and a Titomo MP, one name. Worse things than what is happening even now. Worse. It will be perceived my United as say, Agrona ye dino, Eusus and Sono, and Quazabajano. Agrona ye dino, when we have power, BBI, yes. We cannot be criticized. If you are criticizing us, it means that you have been paid to do the criticism. No? Sagrono, when the scales turn, don't come and explain your side of the story to us again. No? So, what was your country? Let's go ahead to build that country. Let's go ahead, because for how long would politicians understand that we need to build a country where Yabema who coin ama yenye selective, Yabema who coin Ebema Kabino Cabino, et Majina Bane, Yabema who coin ama minu nipane woman, and who assetram we dino, and what me high. Nyoma here we don't attach relevance to it too. And Nyoma here Ghana no. And the better than Betsameka is the mindset.
Yeah.
When you were in opposition, insults are part of the reasons why I made you more at this point. No, be no more kind of Ghana politicians. Ya him free, that's what my domain in Artemisi. Ya Sophie, or my domain in Artemisi. And they were clapping. So, Abua Konkontiba,
when you abaya punch.
When you near your punch, now about teaching you now bako. Because what me catch yen see it has a yen juma yeah agenda job na ye trouble ya no politician chat no they got to the page no promote to say yen cham more mini obisa yen koswe. That's why I keep reminding politicians today your power everything is right for you. If I were a minister or more better so you can't say uchi fire to call echina you bet you all the privileges the fruits you become as normal as a normal human being. Who say that is why no matter what them catch and say today you are using a Accra Kumasi road. You are calling in to complain about the Accra Kumasi road. Please give me a break there. Give me a break. That is the politician. The politician only listens to when he is in crisis. We don't have politician friends from MPP and DC. They have no idea here exists still. Let them fall in the deep gutters of the land and see the times that they will call it. That's a political friend. 1 a.m. na politician from say ja na I did the future na me kumu future 2 a.m. no from when you even have a proposal for a minister brow be bread to get his attention.
Oh, why busy
that's the language but when the politician is in a mess 3 a.m. 2 a.m. 1 a.m. when so about 4 a.m. but no friend. Please let's build a Ghana that we all want. His Excellency John Dramani Mama. In fact, some of your appointees, and so Pam do donors is here. Sana na do better as no. Adia na fifa banana ye catches na chasu one chasu e fifa trana and they ni could do some paper show. When adia banas ye can, o is too early. It's all minister con oma ho nyina an say. E say we na the president has said that his focus is to leave a legacy. That whenever the Ghana's democratic history is being read out. The second coming of John Mahama is not to do the usual things that this country has been doing. It's to do the unusual things that will put this country. Exactly my point.
But then why changes be?
Oh, now they will be
National Service Authority.
Oh, you say we there. Open make up behind the scenes.
We are reassigning Director General and say Onko Ministry of Finance.
Maybe open make up behind the scenes.
Deputies no me no baako and abaye Ruth Sedo and I say abaye Director General. Dominic National Service Director General friend is saying Felix James
Dominic are down for pan.
Yeah, Dominic down for pan.
Also by no time in some can say. And ya kura dia koso self. Kasapani. These politicians. Oh, me catch them say. You were a minister. Oh, sebi one brasim. Sebi. Oh, mo pao. Because one obi na did to me I
serve at the pleasure of somebody.
At the pleasure.
Or that's already say.
At the pleasure. So when I see some ministers and director generals and chief executives, I see so I cut 1 second on the moon. I say wow. And then his Excellency John Dramani Mama there. I saw Tram moon no Roma no kono maybe on nyamia koyepe. I didn't know upon no kitobia no. And the way they will even talk to you. Ahomaso pani. Osumu ahomaso. When they need power, you check it how they come to you. Some pretend to even wear tattered clothes. No matter the attitude, you see that politics of deception into a can because every decision that is taken in this country, and not for the good of the country, and for a political interest or a certain group in interest. How do we build the country? They become the education example.
What about education? Any education minister birthday? Honorable Haruna Idris.
Oh, and then the birthday.
And then the birthday. Minister in charge.
I think one of the few education ministers also share why quiet.
Why quiet?
Yeah, on kasa bibiri. That's so kuta super experience. Nye phone bia. Kasasa. Me maya beti susa. Ye ba asu bibi she. Kasasa. You go through the experienced hands in this administration and look at how they operate.
Yeah, they are not talking.
No, kasa ye dey.
They are not talking.
Ejuma no ye dey share nse so onye. Ba dey share na ma fo bi dey omo chechiro. As if say oba because we are seeing na ehyensa na obeye ono e Ghana mampanyi. That position, that chair you sit on, a lot of people have sat on that chair. Almost sorry ko. Sure. I think they will be able to try. Any part better say akunya we so maja wokono. Bebre. You
humble yourself and do your
platform na ye de ehese wo ye. You will forever be remember. I didn't bibia de ye kasa. Ye show kwasi botwe. Ye show MPP time they no free konongu kojo ban. And ye bo sanko ye bo bi nimdi. If I did be a bobia me kobosa Richard Assange Kofi they call publishing if I was saying
David Asante
and a state housing guy in a friend saying
virus.
Yes, I don't know able boss uncle for the
they serve.
Go there and go and check. Go and check. Politicians in here, the things that you criticize in opposition, when you come and you have a difficulty in solving that challenge for us,
admit
it so that we can all be part of the solution. Ganam say about so national emergency, but don't come and throw it at me. Say you are halfway through solving matters relating to Galamsey. How is that possible? How?
When the evidence on the ground.
In fact, acquired to the extent that we have experienced it. So these are the conversations we need to have. Galam say aboyaso solution no. Accra Kumasi Road aboyaso solve that problem no. Enkoda mo bo apo mo so mbabu mo house masters house mistresses aboyaso that impunity. Akukudura manso fo anya edi asojafo edi si akan.
Na why specific.
Manso
enya manso nyina.
Manso
say manso say data no say.
Men say data
no right.
Men say manso ayi hwehwemai wo so make manso ti de akukudu a mabunu nya and I me too chema soldier for no mokoye no
chale
they were retreating with caution because they didn't want to they were now here in the
but I commit my fire
we did 2 seconds yes okay no we just like they were so professional but akukudura
the impunity level say soldier for ekuratu
akukudura yenya akukudura yenya obi
ni nyina galamsey
akukudura yenya eti ade bia na ede aye amanyo sem no ehun sunsu aso no e baba yo hwe black star yi e na dom ko kire o chad hwe black star we did that no maka cho say two things Senegal 92 and the era of Stephen Apia it will be difficult for us to get those two eras again. I'm telling you Obi it doesn't matter boys on boy abo Abronye na black star the crown me busa say a foreign national team near bo na say Ghana black star na ebo no
Ghana black
Obi na one Accra so folk keeper ewo blaster ebobono how do we maintain this blaster squad mother we dey hono dey be come actually me fam o tell me say we dey high by obetwimu hono but me kirao commitment levels in this blaster squad untumi fan to Suleiman Tare untumi fan to Stephen Apia untumi fan to Michael Essien san pepe na Tony Bafo Prince Poli Abedipele mu untumi fan 92 and Stephen Apia mo to ene de no ene cross can so much of an influence oh no not Tony Ebu ade no this guy but no you're committed to playing for Mother Ghana. It's me person me catch us say standards keep falling day by day as a result of yamma ho kwan Emma standards may follow e be den and ka bokra ka say ye person mu didi attempts as anyo mo hwe. The watchword here is that if this country does not open up a fresh page for all manner of people to come on board to have a frank discussion that san nyoma ede aye tietie ho for all these years no yenjaya on mining punto ne kanko no ebeye din because now baby ayesadi road run quite a more dangerous for us. Partisanship a security agency system. Partisanship are a part of the public service. So where is Ghana? So where is Ghana?
Completely naked.
So where is Ghana? Politicians, media, yes sir, especially obi mene woni anuanom. Let's focus on things that can unite, that can build, and let's draw attention where there need to be corrections and where there need to be pointing fingers at people who did not do what is right. But the space Edema is saying no. And the Bible say, hey, it's Cabral blame, PAV and some Kokuba Kuni Kwesi Pratimo, Rockland Clot and Charles Samni Beatrice Edumono. I don't think this is what they wanted to leave for us. Who is regulating the space? This country is gradually moving into a ditch. And that ditch is avoidable. But how do we avoid it? Because we continue to benefit from those weaknesses and those corruptible acts.
Obidi abase manso tonto kru.
Yes.
Manso tonto kru.
Kude hwe akukudura mabunanya. Hwe akukudura mabunanya.
Yes, kojo banso no free agogo enye
agogo sorry agogo yeah. Asante achem agogo.
Asante achem agogo.
Yeah, me that's it. So
I don't receive threat messages, and I
read it. Yes, safe. And Muhammad told me yes, safe. Yes, that's say I can't correct.
So are you planning so be too quiet?
Massa me tinamu. The opposite the yemi via ama crop for no more. me fa ha na manfo sambia me tena mo awu
107.3
eba eyo kwan ano pe me mo rekura tia eye mahama amamuo ana amamu mo ret bibi to me a eyo mo a yes me say me yes save I must be honored with you.
So share with Ghanaians. And then I'm
international community at I have to report the matter to the international community.
I
am saying, say, under Mahama administration, me yes save.
Why?
And I'm saying, my international community at it.
You're threatening.
You're threatening everything. As a semi-man international community near them.
Apart from say a tour baby, yeah, you can't say, Nkrofobi ba wufi no, ya say about Subio.
Mr. threatening you too, my yes save. It's a semi-man international community near them. But a non-threat, a man for fat. Fat threatening, some me wuntinu. No more real minor. Make us say me wunti, mamma can want them. Massa, it's a second one. And nay, Moti Kroma, because of some Mobakwa Daba, Bia Moyirin Namachinti, Motimi Missa say 11 billion Ghana series.